Good morning, second grade friends. Today is lesson 33 for Saxon Phonics. We are going back to do some coding today. And so we're going to start by reading the words that I have written on my board. Read these words with me. Dogs, cats, colts, blocks. And what do these words have in common? They all end with the letter S. Very good. And what does the S mean when it is added to a word? It means more than one. When the letter S is added to the end of a word, it makes the word plural. And plural means more than one. Do you know what the S is called? When it's at the end of the word, the letter S is called a suffix. A suffix is something added to the end of the word that changes the meaning of the word. So when we see a suffix on a word, we are going to put a box around it. Then make sure that there is a root word left. And the root word is the simple word that has nothing added to it. So let's draw a box around dogs, the S in cats, the S in colts, and the S in blocks. So after we've boxed these suffixes, there was a root word left in each word. What is the root word of dogs? Dog. The root word of cats? Cat. The root word of colts? Colt. The root word of blocks? Block. Very good. Let's look at one more example. Look at this word. Can you read this word? The word is pass, and I went ahead and put a box around the final S. Now, what is this word left? P-A-S. Is that a word that we know? No. So this S is not a final suffix, so we don't need to put a box around it. Pass does not have a suffix, okay? So remember to check to make sure that the word left makes sense, okay? So let's finish coding the rest of these words just to get back in the habit. So for dogs, I need a brevy above the O. Dogs, it is a short O sound. We need a K back on our C and a brevy above the A in cats. Colts needs a K back also. This was from yesterday's lesson. Do you remember what colts is? It's a wild colt word. So what goes above the O? A macron. Good. All right, and blocks. Brevy above the O, digraph CK. Blocks. All right, I'm going to write a few more words on my board. The first word I'm going to write is standing. Then hatless. And landed. Standing, hatless, landed. Each of these words ends with a suffix. There are 3 different suffixes used on these words. So what is the suffix of standing? ing, because that leaves us with the root word stand. So the suffix ing means something that is happening right now, okay? I am standing right now. What is the suffix of hatless? L-E-S-S is the suffix. The root word is hat. Less means without. So this means without a hat, okay? And what is the suffix in the word landed? Ed. So that means the root word is land. The suffix ed means something that has already happened. It happened in the past. Okay, yesterday we landed the plane. Okay, so these three suffixes do have something in common. They each contain their own vowel sound. So remember, a syllable is a word part that contains its own vowel sound. So this means when we add these suffixes, the ing, the less, and the ed to a word, we are getting another syllable because there is a vowel sound, okay? So if a suffix doesn't have its own vowel sound, it doesn't add a syllable, okay? So if I add suffix s to the word jump to make jumps, how many syllables are there? Just one, because suffix s does not have a vowel sound, okay? Let's look at just suffix ed really quickly before we get to our worksheet. Remember that suffix ed has three different sounds. It can sound like d, t, or ed. So let's look at a few different words. Okay. Here is suffix ed. What is the root word of belted? Belt, very good. And what is the root word of padded? Pad, good. There is a twin consonant though, so we can cross it out to show just the root word pad, okay? So remember that when we code suffixes, we just draw a box around them. So we covered 4 different suffixes today. Suffix s, meaning more than one. It's a plural form of the word, like sacks or pigs. Suffix less, less, means without, like the words hatless, jobless. Suffix ed means it's already happened. It happened in the past, like jumped, filled, sanded. And suffix ing means something is happening right now, like jumping or filling, okay? We are going to start on our worksheet where we practice some more coding. All right, let's start with number 1. For number 1, I see suffix s, put a box around it. Digraph ch gets underlined, and combination AR gets an arc. There are 3 codes in this word. Can you read number 1? The word is charms. Charms. What do you notice about the S sound at the end? Charms. What sound is it making? It says Z, right? So we actually need to draw a line through it. Charms. It doesn't sound like S. Number 2, I see suffix ing. And that box is acting as the divider, remember, as a new syllable. It did not for number 1 because S does not have a vowel sound. It is not a syllable, but ing does. So we put the accent mark. The root word is mash. We need a brevy above the A, underline digraph SH. Number 2 says mashing. Number 3, I see suffix less. That does have a vowel sound, so we will add an accent mark before the box. What is the root word of number 3? Hat. Very good. We need a brevy above the A. Okay. Number 4, I see suffix ed. There is a vowel sound, so we will put an accent mark before the box. We have combination UR, so we'll put an arc underneath, and we do not need a brevy or a macron since the U is part of a combination. Number 5, I see suffix S. This is not its own syllable, so we do not need an accent mark yet. I see combination ER, brevy above the I. There is a vowel, consonant, consonant, vowel pattern with the divider between the two P's. Which syllable is accented? This word is slippers. Slippers. The first syllable, so we will put that accent mark before the divider line. Slippers. And number 6 has suffix ed, put a box around it. This does have a vowel sound, so we will draw an accent mark before the box. And there is also combination UR, put an arc underneath UR. Let's read through the sentences together and answer the questions at the bottom of the page. The sentences say, Sal's mom and dad will go shopping and get gifts for her. Sal is glad her mom and dad are so kind. Number 7, what will Sal's mom and dad get for her? What will they get for her? They will get gifts for her. Gifts. Number 8, who will go shopping? Will Sal go shopping, Gift go shopping, or mom and dad? What does it say in the text? Sal's mom and dad will go shopping. Mom and dad is the correct answer for number 8. Number 9 is a yes or no question. It says Sal is good. Is Sal good? Or sorry, is Sal glad? It's a Friday. Is Sal glad? Yes, Sal is glad her mom and dad are so kind. Why are they kind? They're getting her gifts. That is nice. That is kind. So who is kind? Sal's mom and dad. Sal's mom and dad are kind. Period at the end. All right, now on your on your homework side, I'm going to tell you how many codes you need for each word. So number 1, you will need 3 codes. Number 1 has 3. Number 2 has 3 codes. Number 3 has 4 codes. Number 4 has 3. Number 5 has 2. Number 6 has 2. So your numbers are 3, 3, 4, 3, 2, 2. 3, 3, 4, 3, 2, 2. Good luck on your homework.